Oh, great. Uh, what I was when you told me about this, I thought much about training, school, and from listening to the little bit that I've heard, and I'm so excited. I love the freshness in the voices, the youth. It always gives way to energy. But I want to talk to you, especially Chris and the others, about Plato. And I think what you're doing and what you brought about with all these students speaks well of that. You know, and Plato was an Athenian philosopher during the classic period in ancient Greece. But this is what he said, and I think speaks to what you're doing right now. Do not train a child to learn force, harshness, but direct them to it by what amuses their minds, so that may be better able to discover with accuracy the peculiar bent of genius of each. And I think what you're doing is exactly what this piece that I just read uh, exemplifies. You're you're giving them a chance to broaden their imagination, especially with the acronym you just gave of Black, and introducing different individuals that have been successful in our lifetime. But you have these students now that they have as I listen and I hear this uh, pure mindset and their energy. And I have to say that if their parents have let them engage in this session with you, their parents also, this speaks to them too. They have a good foundation, a good uh, a bubble of resource. And all I can say now, and I see, is success, extreme success. Um, I'm so happy that you gave me a chance to be a part of this, because it renews my vigor and my energy. Um, I work with special need children, and I have to get into that where they are, and the doors open for me, and they take me on a journey that is just it's outstanding, because you key into the things that they've learned, because they are wired differently, but the wiring is strong, is positive, and the information highway is flowing through them, just in a different bent. So I want to thank you, Chris. I'm so proud of you, and what you've done and what you're doing, and you giving another uh, you're giving individuals a chance to grow, a chance to explore their minds, a chance to for them to look at themselves, and look at the good qualities and start enhancing those qualities. You're challenging them to look beyond this the surface, beyond black and white. You're adding color to the canvas, and I wish I could see all their faces. I just saw the one, there's two, but if I could see all of them, it does something to human beings to interact and also see face to face. So thank you for giving me an opportunity just to speak. I love this, and I hope that all of your students uh, become all that they can be, as you have demonstrated thus far. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I also like to share that with Brianna, Natalie, and Sonia, and all the people who help us plan and facilitate all of this. But thank you so much for all of those kind words.
Oh,
Is
but
there
it's
anything you want to leave some of the younger students with um, before your before you finish your speech?
the younger ones at what age am I speaking to now? The ones that are from 5, 6, 7, 8. Or you said from 5 to 10. So I was hoping
Yeah.
that that encapsulated everybody. Well, I think if they can continue with artwork like they're doing, just finding all different uh, ways to bring their voices to the forefront. If it's coloring, if it's acting, uh, whatever gives them pause to excel, do it. Find their voice. We have a human being. We are so wonderfully made, and we have our brains are so uh, outstanding when we let it become clearer and clearer by studying, reading, writing. Uh, and now that we're kind of sequestered and we can't get out like we should, we do have opportunity to do a lot of discovering, reading at home, listening, even putting on little plays for your family. Everything that you can do to make life cheery, fun, different from being in the classroom where we have more structure. Now you have a bit more freedom to explore. So I would say do that.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Rob, for your inspirational words.
Oh, thank you. I've learned that I did this when I was teaching junior high school. I really, and no, I started in the third grade and I used some of my techniques because I was always hoping to look into those students' eyes and see what I could see. And I think what I did, I used to tell the parents that on the first day of class, I said, I would like for you to challenge me. You look in your own child's eyes and you see that fire and that excitement. Now, when you deliver them, that excitement should be enhanced. If it's dulled when you pick them up, you have paused to talk to me and ask me why. Because I have all the resources at the time in the classroom to enhance them, to make them different, to make them want to come back the next day. I had an opportunity to talk with one of my other former students. He was an artist. And if when I taught literature, if I was talking about Herman Melville, or if I was talking about Nietzsche, he would draw on the board. He would sketch something for me. And it was, oh, I tell you, I said, this kid has a gift. And then I come to find out by speaking with him, he said, Mr. Rob, I used to come to the class every day. I couldn't wait to get back to draw something for you. So we just, being an educator or being involved in it, it is just, you constantly want to immerse yourself. You constantly want to dream, to grow, to encourage the students. You have, these kids are brilliant. And when you first see them and you see that sparkle in their eyes, you get really excited. What do we do now? And I went back to my colleagues and I would talk to them and I would explain the certain individual and the characteristics of that person. And they said, well, let's get together. You need to do this. And they would challenge me to continue to grow. So I'm growing just by today speaking and listening to those fine students that I heard. Like I said, I heard the lightness, the energy, the love, the happiness in their voices, the opportunity for them to keep going. They said, I'm going to color this, or I'm not ready. I'm almost, but so that scene, it's like a canvas of, at first it was just white. Now they play the artists or these students have placed the colors on the canvas, and the canvas is becoming something beautiful. So Chris, don't stop. It's
All right.
like I would
Thank you
say,
so much.
Eureka! We found gold. You found gold in those students. So now you know, when
Awesome.
you chipping the gold away, getting the other impediments off of it, it starts becoming more brilliant. So thank you.